was also the flag bearer. And then what I liked was the excitement, on the faces of the Nigerian athletes, and they were dancing. Even the para athletes, you could see that they were fired up. And it shows that they are ready to surpass their performance of New Delhi Games in 2010. Good one. There's already a medal, though it's bronze, but it's a good one. And they won, and we're already on the medals table. First African, country to be on the
we always start that way.
Yeah, we start
that way. The last Commonwealth Games was actually the very first medal of the Games.
Yeah, so
for Nigeria.
So these are positives already. But as you said, let's see. It's just day one. We're still going to the 3rd of August.
All right. Dumnodi has been keeping track of all that has been happening around Team Nigeria, and we've tried to put it out for you, a summary of Team Nigeria at the Glasgow 2014 Commonwealth Games, just to summarize for you what happened today around Team Nigeria at the Commonwealth Games. We have it out for you. I'm sure it's going to come on your screen any moment from now. But Dumnodi, you followed all that has happened. Yeah, that's it on your screen. Nigeria, winning a bronze medal in weightlifting. Dumnodi, you can take us to Nkechi Opara.
Yeah, she lifted I guess she lifted
about 162 kg.
Yeah, so but she came third. She came third, and that particular category was won by the Indian. The Indian picked first and second, that's gold and bronze. The lady that picked gold lifted 173. The one that took second lifted 170. So the Nigerian, that's our first medal. It's a bronze medal coming from a woman, coming from the weightlifting. That shows that something good is coming up on the way. And like we mentioned yesterday, that weightlifting have only been our strongest point, and so we began on the high. The tennis, we have Nigeria beat Kenya 3-0 in the women's table tennis group 4, the first team game of the day, but lost 3-1 to India in the second game of the day. So Nigeria beat Bangladesh 3-0. Is it 3-love? Okay. So that we don't.
No. This is the major set. Yeah.
Of course, in men's table tennis in the first team game of the day.
So let me just take you through that first game against Kenya. Let's mention the Ogundele sisters. They were actually instrumental, Ganiat and Rashidat. Edem of Young got things on the way in match 1. Remember, these people are still young. It means good one for table tennis in this country. Edem of Young is 27. Rashidat is just 24. And she did so well. And they won all their game in 3 straight sets, which is very good. But then you start asking what went wrong against India. Same thing they suffered at the World Championships in Japan. These girls have been traveling and they're getting experiences, and you expect that when you move from one championship to another, you only consolidate. So I'm saying that when they come out against Barbados tomorrow, they should learn from their mistake against India. And again, it gets off with Funke Oshonaike. We're supposed to be the most experienced female player, and then it comes back to what we're saying if she's getting tired, But for Segun Toriola, even at 39, he showed the guys that experience can still play table tennis. He just rushed through his opponents, and then the other guys took over there. And for players like Ojo Onolakpo, that is just 19, it was a good one for Nigeria. So table tennis, giving us good reasons to talk, but they need to actually prove that winning mentality tomorrow when they play again.
All right, so that's a good one. From our table tennis team. Segun Toriola, the captain of Team Nigeria, is also the captain of the table tennis team. And while complaining about Segun Toriola and Funke Oshonaike as being veterans of the game, playing close to 20 years, we also need to tell you that Nkechi Opara is 18. And so there's plenty of future. Austin just talked about the Ogundele sisters and Ojo Onolakpo. These are young lads that have come through the ranks with series of table tennis competitions put together by the Nigeria Table Tennis Federation, already yielding plenty of results. Well, before we leave the Commonwealth Games, gentlemen, well, you already know that some gold medals are already on. And as we speak, weightlifting is going on. So we expect that Team Nigeria will still win with some medals in that one as well. Let's just flash back and take a look at what happened yesterday. We had the opening ceremony. We had Marian Usman lifting the flag for Nigeria. It was. Let's just flash back and talk about the opening ceremony. It was befitting of the Commonwealth Games. People have talked about how this is less in quality to the Olympic Games, but what they put on show yesterday, very commendable.
It was an extravaganza of entertainment combined with music, dance, and a rich show of the Scottish culture. They proved to us that they are organizing these games to have fun. And when they came out, you could see, even in the opening ceremony, aside the fact that it was so colorful, you can tell that these people are happy. And then they're trying to tell the world, we can also make you be happy through sports. They have said that they want these games to be the biggest and the best in the history of the Commonwealth Games. And what we saw yesterday, just look at the pictures on your screen. You can tell that they are indeed ready to not just, prove that sports is a powerful unifying factor that can actually bring the Commonwealth nations together. Let's not forget, that's the motto. It is people, place, and passion.
And this was the moment we were watching out for yesterday, when the green, white, green will, be the center stage, the signature of all eyes.
What kind of attire are you looking for? When you have these ones, we have a lot of this. I think it's brilliant, befitting.
Beautiful.
I wasn't expecting. The worst would have been.
See the swag.
The worst would have been.
That's the Nigerian swag.
Wearing a tracksuit for this kind of an event. That would have been worst.
Because this is showcasing the Nigerian culture.
That's the beauty of it. I want the Super Eagles to want to take clue from this. We don't go to the tournament. Even in suit, I don't agree to that now. Let's begin to show our African culture. This is the way you promote what the Scottish did.
And that guy is an epitome of what Nigeria is all about, the creativity.
The creativity, that's what it's all about. When you go for the tournament and you put on tracksuit, that is our own fashion style of dressing.
I can even say it's being repeated.
So, but
maybe it's not new.
This is beautiful. This is brilliant. Befitting the colors of Nigeria, the green, white, green. You could see that. It's not that they are going for something that's even bigger than the party. That is what that kind of dressing shows. The Nigerian culture, the Nigerian dressing. By the time the Scottish sees that kind of dressing, let me tell you something, they will do a replica in Scotland.
All right, let me read a few comments on Twitter very quickly as we wrap up this segment to go on to some other parts of the show. Loretta Modi at Acts of Splendor. Wow, what a name. Says, with the kind of food we eat in Nigeria, why won't we excel in weightlifting? He expects Team Nigeria to win more. Well, it's not all about the kind of food you eat. Yes, it gives you plenty of raw power and maybe helps you to develop your muscles and all of that. But there's a technique to it that you need to get the right kind of training. It's not just that you just go in and just lift some things up. No.
He's not carrying the bag of rice.
There's a good use of balance,
but then
mental strength.
a lot of that comes into it. But Nigeria, this is our strength, weightlifting. We always do well, particularly at the Commonwealth Games in weightlifting. And I expect that now this has opened the floodgates, more medals surely should come.
Yeah, on day one. And that's brilliant. When you have your first medal on day one, it means the next 12, 13, 14 days is going to be, at least 12, more than, at least close to, 8 days, 9 days, you're going to see more medals coming in. We've not talked about the powerlifting, the power athletic, where we have a major chunk of the medals. So we're expecting a lot. For table tennis, we still expect a medal in table tennis, given the quality of players we are taking to the tournament, given not their preparation in terms of the Commonwealth, the kind of game they played in the year under review. That is enough to prepare them for the Commonwealth game. And we're looking at maybe shooting. Let's see what shooting we do for
that would be an outside chance.
Let's see what wrestling we do because of the kind of people they have on the board.
And what they did the last time.
And the kind of competition they had.
There's no doubt about the fact that we will win medals, and plenty of them. The question is, are we going to be able to equal our performance of 2010? 11 gold medals. Can we better it? I think that should be what we'll be worried about. Our good friend at Uzo Uriel says, are we saying Funke Oshinake still plays table tennis? She still plays. She's still one of Nigeria's best.
She's a plays for a club in Germany.
And she still plays top quality table tennis.
Club in Germany.
And she's still there for us. Although she didn't do too well today in that game against India, but she's still there weighing up, of course, against the very best. We need to go on a quick break now. Away with the update today. Tomorrow we'll continue with the updates. Hopefully by the time we are back tomorrow with more updates for you, we should be talking about a lot more medals for Team Nigeria at the Commonwealth Games. We'll go on that break now. When we return, we'll spend plenty of time to reflect on the Nigerian Football Federation. Today, Aminu Megeri is no longer the president of the Nigerian Football Federation. 4 years ago, it happened to Sani Lulu. Today, it's happening to Aminu Megeri. Will it happen in 2014, 2018? Only time will tell. But we'll come back and talk about all that happened today in Abuja on Sports Tonight.
Experience the action.
Kabare.
Witness the passion.
Here in New Wales. They've broken the deadline.